toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So SMU's offense takes the field. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. From the gun, wants to pass. Escapes the sack. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So Virginia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time today. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Got a man. It's Johnson. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Took care of it himself. On the move at the 30. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Got it in the middle. It's Wiggins. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The snap sets up the throw. Into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the 1st time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off with?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire, and those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens, but you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Safe to say, this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Myers on the move. Working that left side. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for space. It's Parker. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pulls it in. It's Smothers. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Wide open downfield. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Well, it's a nice-looking throw right there, and I'll tell you what, for Hokie quarterbacks in the past, it's not all about just hurting you with their legs. Michael Vick could kill you throwing the football. Tyrod Taylor could do it. How about this name? Jim Drunkenmiller. You can just see him right now dotting an 18-yard dig route. That's a nice-looking throw. That gives me some Drunkenmiller vibes, Paulo.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
And what a difference one game makes, right? This guy already in the first quarter has thrown for more yards than he did in his last game. He just looks like a much more confident quarterback, and it's incredible how good things happen to QBs when they find a rhythm early.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Defense going all in to stop the run. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Down in tight to the goal line, you saw some good movement up front by the offensive line, getting a push and giving that running back a chance.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Cooper. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Knight. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Going to the ground. Turning it on. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
That is an impressive run. And I'll tell you, I know when we think Virginia Tech offense, we're always talking about running quarterbacks, but they've oftentimes had a running back to go along with that mobile QB threat. And it makes this rushing attack so difficult to stop. This guy right here really has the ability to do it on his own, though. Because of his speed and power, he is dangerous.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Heaves it on the run. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field, and they just didn't have it there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Wiggins. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Quarterback may change this route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Going for 6. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Under fire. He'll get rid of it. Complete on the comeback. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Got his man downfield. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Mustangs will have it 1st and 10. They just keep firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Slides away. Pulls it in. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Knight. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here's the handoff. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. To the air on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
This guy's just playing like an All-American these last couple of games out now. Last game he had 2 sacks. He just registered his 2nd sack in this game. He has been virtually unblockable.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Cooper. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Touchdown Mustangs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw on first down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Hits the crease. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
And he puts through the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. They'll give it to Johnson. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Washington. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
This offense not wasting any time. First play of the third quarter, and they're aggressive, taking a shot. You know they had some conversations in the locker room at halftime. How can we get a big one right out of the gate? Defense isn't going to be expecting it. They took the shot, they hit it, and this offense is hungry.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Gets it out quickly. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. The Hokies will try to punch it in on first and goal. He wants to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Singleton. At midfield, he's got room. There he goes. Touchdown, SMU. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on first and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2 possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead. They know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play-action fake. Looking for an open area to his left. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. The short hands, it's Singleton. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Strong safety blitzes can sometimes be hard to see coming from a quarterback standpoint because we're used to seeing the strong safeties insert themselves into the box, but you don't oftentimes see them blitz like that. That can be tricky to watch.
Almost had the pick there. Would have been his second of the game. Instead, it brings up third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Mustangs will punt this one away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Turns it on in midfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. Caught over the middle. It's Wiggins. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Hokies will hustle to the line. He wants to change this route. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
Right through his hands and incomplete, and he'll want that one back. It'll be third down. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Floating away. Going for it all. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moore. There he goes. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. He'll pull it down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He is way, way short of the line to gain, and they'll have to turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Going to try to get it himself. Got a 1st down. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. The Hokies headed quickly to the line.
And how about this quarterback, man? He's showing you a little bit of everything. He's had a great day throwing the football, spinning it around, scoring touchdowns, and now shows you he can pick them up and put them down, scrambling for the 1st down. He's had a day where he's really showing you he can do all things on the football field.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Wiggins. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Timeout, SMU.
And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Hokies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Touchdown, Hokies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor, or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire, and how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stress you with his feet, stress you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
They'll move the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A little screen to the running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down, they've got it at the 40. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Rick.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, a check down will be the last resort. Complete to the right. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The offense in hurry-up mode. They're throwing for it on 4th down. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Washington. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game. And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
It'll be 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, 1st down for this offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They're working that left side. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking for room, it's King. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Beep, beep, beep. You know what that is? That's the garbage truck unloading the garbage time points right now.
And those garbage time points do count, though. And you're still playing the game, keep fighting, but it is that time when it's over, and nobody's really paying attention. Nobody's listening to me, or you, Reese, which not necessarily a bad thing.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the right. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout is called by the defense, a mere 21 seconds to go here. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting their man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Come on, boys. Let's pound the rock.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quarterback extends the play. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Shotgun snap on third down. Into the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now.